Hey guys, we're back again with our next, very special guest show host today, isn't it? Mitch Tublin.
There are not many people that I love more than Mitch Tublin.
And there's not many who've been around longer than
I don't
Mitch
think there's
Tublin,
anybody who's been.
Yeah,
I mean, Mitch
he's one of the old originals.
He is absolutely, and he has supported us.
Yeah.
In every
Everything.
single way. Every
Yeah.
single way. He's been, and I don't mean just supported us kind of by buying the programs. He's done that, but he's just been a cheerleader for me. Just at every event, he would, if he was walking by and he saw that I was kind of, flooded with people or just needed help and was trying to get someplace, Mitch would always just come over and make sure that things.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's got a heart to serve. And it wasn't he from the Les Brown days, right in the beginning?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, he was, I think, probably one of the original empowerment mentoring people.
Right, from the first round.
From the first, yeah. So Mitch and I have probably been together 2008 or 9.
Yeah, wow.
So what is that, 12 years?
12 years,
My goodness,
yeah.
It's like we went to high school together.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely man. Great spirit, great energy, and a heart to serve.
And when you listen to this teaching, recognize that you're learning tonight from a guy who 6 months ago was in an ER with a stroke.
Yeah.
With a stroke, and
his persistence and his tenacity, and
he has applied every principle of holistic healing, medicine.
Yeah,
I mean, he
and
has
mindset.
Yeah,
He's very, very deliberate in his approach, isn't he?
And I know that, it's funny because the way I kind of got to know Mitch was at live events. I'm always down, first guy in the room or early, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. And I would always see Mitch coming in from his run.
Yeah.
He was
He's always in the gym.
Always working out.
Doing,
and I really think, and let that be a lesson for all of us, I think that, and Mitch will tell you, that he was in great shape when he had a stroke.
Right.
And had he not been,
nice.
it could have had a completely different turnout. But I love this lesson. This lesson that he's going to share is, knowing when there's an opportunity, and how do you know, and how do you even see opportunity? We teach in Empowered Living that, it's been said to be successful, you have to be in the right place at the right time. And that's not true, because you can be in the right place at the right time, but if you don't know you're there,
right,
if you lack the awareness, you don't even see the opportunities. And so how do you do that? And this is a great lesson, I think, on intuition, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a great. And follow, again, with the use of an acrostic or, to
K-N-O-W.
To make your learning accessible to your audience.
Yeah,
Smart.
So enjoy this lesson. Mitch, thank you so much.
Thanks, Mitch.
You do so
God
much
bless.
for us.
Yeah, enjoy.
Bye-bye.
Welcome. Thank you for joining me here on the Empowered Thought Show. I'm Mitch Tublin, and it's my honor to be in this space on Empowered Living, where experts from the EL community share their expertise. And wow, what an international community filled with such a diverse group of speakers. Now, I've been part of EL since maybe its prior forms and now Empowered Living. Probably since I know Paul, maybe over 12 years ago. So when Roddy and Paul were speaking to me about sharing some of my thinking as a highly successful business consultant and coach, well, how could I say no? Now, with each of you in mind, I created new content, and I've not shared it before. It's so new, I have notes with me here, as I haven't memorized it yet. And I don't want you to miss a thing. Maybe you've asked yourself, how will I recognize opportunity? Now take a pen and write this down. We all want opportunity. Well, how will I recognize my opportunity? Now I say we as we're all looking for opportunity all of the time. Sounds complicated, right? Well, as Roddy would say, it's simple really, once you break it down. Now, moments before starting the camera, Paul Martinelli asked me to answer this question. What does an empowered life mean to you, Mitch? Freedom. 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 Yes, freedom to be me. Freedom to be true to my values. Freedom to speak from my heart. The freedom to choose who I work with. the freedom to say, I love you, and really mean it. This has made all the difference for me in my relationships with my family, colleagues, clients, mentors, and the people I meet. This freedom, I'm able to pass on to others to allow them to find their freedom. This is an empowered life to me. Now, many in the empowered living community know me. However, some may not. So allow me to briefly introduce myself, describe myself, and that way you'll recognize me when we meet. I'm happily married to my wife, Patty Ann, for over 35 years now. We have 4 adult children who live all over the USA. You can check out my professional background on LinkedIn, Mitch Tublin, and my website, mitchtublin.com. What makes me unique in this world of speakers and consultants is I'm the one who owned a pub by the beach and worked for over 10 years aboard deep-sea ocean-going supertankers, and then worked my way up to become an executive in the oil trading and refining business, all before starting my consulting practice. So when Paul says there's no straight line from here, where you are, to there, where you want to go, he's right. Think of me. I've zigged and zagged all over the world. Now today, I run my consulting, coaching, and speaking business, adding value to individuals, teams, companies, and entire organizations to recognize and overcome obstacles which are blocking them from getting to where they want to go. So here we are. How will I recognize opportunity? We all want opportunity. Well, how will I recognize my opportunity? Let's break it down. 4 simple steps. And these are really simple. But note, simple does not mean easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. To recognize your opportunity, you will have to first know what exactly you're looking for. Describe completely and clearly what you're looking for, and be specific. In the classic work, Think and Grow Rich, recently updated with an epilogue by Paul Martinelli, The Missing Chapters, early in the classic work, Napoleon Hill wrote in the chapter on desire how specific to describe your desire. Now, he gave this by example when the desire is riches, into its financial terms in 6 definite steps. Here are the first 3. Number 1, define the amount of money. Number 2, what exactly you will give in return. Number 3, by when, the date you intend to possess the money you desire. The point here is for you to attain what you desire. You must know it. Do your best to define your opportunity that you're seeking, whatever yours is. So here we have a starting point to recognize our opportunities. Now, if this sounds complicated, think of EL Sunrisers. I mean, Paul is at the top of the list in terms of online marketing for building a business. He's also, extremely aware of signals, thoughts, intuition that appear in his mind. One morning, he saw the sunrise from his balcony, overlooking the Atlantic Ocean, and he thought he'd take a photo of this spectacular sunrise. Another thought came to him that it would be even better to video this event and share it. Each day, and for the next 3 days, over 700 people showed up on Facebook Live and were sharing the stream of the sunrise. Initially, his team at EL didn't see the merit of a video stream of the sunrise even being a thing. Well, at last count, the EL Sunrisers have shared this daily post to over 1.8 million people have seen it. I'm one of them. I'm part of the group. How about you? Now, Paul says it's the most successful thing he's ever run to attract numbers of people to a community, and he didn't do anything. He shot a video of the sunrise and streamed it. Now hold that thought as we're coming right back here in a minute. Want to recognize your opportunity? Already put together your desired outcome? What you're seeking? Okay, now we will have 4 steps that spell K-N-O-W. No. K. Karma defined is a force or law of nature which causes one to reap what one sows. Sounds pretty simple, right? Now let's go back to Paul and the sunrise. A few days before the sunrise aha moment, Paul and the EL team announced their plans for the next 60 days. No active selling. Bring value for free. Build a platform for free. Provide videos, lessons, and more for free. Do you think this announcement, this amazing gift, set up some really good karma? To emphasize, karma defined is a force or law of nature which causes one to reap what one sows. I leave the answer up to you. N. Need. The need for one focus on one desire that must be all-consuming. My grandfather was one of 11 brothers. His father was the mayor of a small town in Russia. I'm named after him. In the early 1900s, they were making plans to leave their homeland and go to America. Now, there were risks. There wasn't enough money for everyone to come over at once, so they created smaller groups, which would each go over with enough time in between to set up living arrangements, get work, earn the money to bring over the next group. Now, yes, there were risks even with this plan. However, they knew to remain where they were was going to be riskier. They needed to focus on their plan. They took the risks, carried out their plan, and left for America. Now, fast forward some years, 6 of the brothers were in business together. They built a good-sized bottling and distribution company on the Lower East Side of New York City. Life was good. Many of the brothers were married and had children of their own now, my father being one of them. The families were comfortable with each other, many working together, then spending weekends all together. The brothers' desire was to build a strong business that would provide for their families for generations with opportunity, income, and stability. I recall hearing about a meeting with some businessmen from Atlanta, Georgia. Apparently, this group was looking to establish a foothold in the Northeast. They had a need for a bottling and distribution partner. Now, the brothers were doing great business already. I mean, the group from Atlanta, they wanted a partner to work with them exclusively for the entire Northeast region. I don't know the details of exactly why negotiations fell apart. Possibly the brothers were so comfortable in the insular community they established and served, they were not able to recognize the great growth opportunity being presented to them by going outside their known world. In many ways, this leap would be similar to coming to America. Or maybe they justified their fears by saying, why should we trust these outsiders, total strangers? This pushed them to lose their focus on their true desire. So while it was a big risk getting on the ship to America in groups, years apart from each other, the need and desire to come to America overcame that risk. Yet, as they became successful business owners and were having children, maybe the brothers became risk-averse and lost their focus on their need and desire to build a strong business that would provide for their families for generations. The deal never happened. Anyone want to guess in the comments the name of the company the group from Atlanta, Georgia was representing? Oh, our opportunity, of course, and the enemy of recognizing our opportunity. Other temptations, other distractions that would at best be a stretch to even be in the same room as our opportunity. Some call it bright shiny object syndrome. Behavior experts know it as fear. Instead of jumping toward our need and desire, where the path may not be direct or clear, we select an exit ramp off of our desired path. We must remain steady in our deep commitment to our stated desire. The O is for our one deep desire we are committed to attaining. W, window. The window to recognize an opportunity is brief. The moment you have the signal, the thought, or an intuition that appears to you, you must grab it. Act on it immediately. If it's in the middle of the night, write it down. Speak it into your phone. Send yourself an email. Then act on it first thing when you get up. Otherwise, it's gone. How many chances do you think Paul Martinelli was going to have to partner with John Maxwell? A quick recap. First, share this stream right now, even if to yourself, so you're able to take some notes on what you need to do. First, create the detailed description of your desired outcome. Know it. 4 steps. K-N-O-W. K, karma, is a force or law of nature which causes one to reap what one sows. N, need, the need for one focus on one desire that must be all-consuming. O, our opportunity, of course, and the enemy of recognizing our opportunity. Other temptations, other distractions. The O is for our one deep desire we're committed to attaining. W, window. The window to recognize opportunity is brief. The moment you have the signal, the thought, or an intuition that appears to you, you must grab it. Act on it immediately. Know your opportunity, and you will recognize it when it appears. Thank you for investing your time to be with me today. Let's get to know each other better. Join me through my website, MitchTublin.com, and on there you'll find all my social media links. Be safe, be calm, stay strong.